Well, I'm alone today, but that's not gonna stop me from delivering you the gaming news. Hey folks, I'm Shygrim, and this is the Screencap. Sony is bringing back a PlayStation classic this coming fall, Medieval. The remake doesn't look as in-depth as some of the other PlayStation remakes, but it definitely looks interesting. Sony says they completely redid all of the graphics from the grave up, haha, and that the game will be presented in 4K resolution. The Medieval remake is scheduled to be released on October 25th, so if you were a fan of the classic Sony game back in the day, I suggest picking up a copy for yourself. And just in time for Halloween, too. In a past episode, we told you that Tilted Towers was destroyed by a volcanic eruption. However, it seems that rebuilding has been quick, and Tilted Towers has now returned with the beginning of Season 9, because they couldn't get rid of their most iconic landmark. It was a ruse! Tilted has been brought back as a sci-fi styled city renamed Neo-Tilted. Oh my god. The new Neo-Tilted structures are able to be built with the game's creative mode as well. There's also some smaller changes that have been made since the season's start. One of which is Retail Row has now been made into Mega Mall, and there's now some sort of power plant that was built by the volcano. There's a banana stand.
Always money in a banana stand.
And other hovering platform things. Other than the new locations, there's also now a new form of transportation named the Slipstream. Basically, it's just a wind tunnel that can move you from one location to another very quickly. The combat shotgun was also added into the game, as well as a number of other items that had been removed. There's kind of a lot of changes. There's been a bit of a debate recently with the legality of loot boxes and whether or not it's classified as gambling. Well, this new bill that's being introduced certainly thinks that it is. This bill states that it'll ban manipulative game design features in video games with underage audiences, and specifically targets the selling of loot boxes. If approved, then this bill would prohibit the sale of loot boxes in games that are targeted to children under the age of 18. And games which are targeting a wider audience, like mature-rated games, could receive penalties from the Federal Trade Commission if the game companies are knowingly allowing children to purchase these loot boxes. It's also shown that this bill will target game progression systems that heavily encourage people to spend real-world money to advance through the game faster. Black Ops 4, anyone? They say that when a game is designed for kids, game developers shouldn't be allowed to monetize addiction, which I completely agree with, to be honest. I also think loot boxes are annoying, just because you can't just buy the thing you want sometimes, and you have to go through earning or buying hundreds of random crates just to get the one thing that you actually do want. But hey, remember when you bought a game and then just unlocked everything through I don't know, playing the video game? I kinda miss that, huh? Don't we all? Nintendo confirmed that they will be presenting another Nintendo Direct on June 11th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time and 12 p.m. Eastern Time to open up this year's E3. And I am erect for this Nintendo Direct. Can I say that? I hope so. Nintendo says that this Direct will focus on software, basically putting the final nail in the coffin of the Switch revisions rumor, as well as giving us a look at what's planned for release in 2019. Animal Crossing, baby! Catch me planting trees and talking to cute animals and shit. Y'all won't see me for a month. So far, the lineup includes Super Mario Maker 2, another Fire Emblem game, snore, Astral Chain, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, Dragon Quest XI, Animal Crossing for the Switch, yes! Daemon X Machina, Luigi's Mansion 3, Pokemon Sword and Shield, and Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remake. So there's a lot of games, but I'm only really excited for 3 of those. Why does the Switch have so many RPGs? I will never understand. Nintendo has not yet specified what games will be playable at E3, so we'll just have to wait and see. Nintendo is also trying something new this year at E3 and offering fans a reduced wait time to play specific games at the event, if they reserve a Warp Pass. The pass is free, but it requires a Nintendo account in order to reserve one. So if you're heading to E3 this year and want to stop by the Nintendo booth, I'd suggest reserving yourself a Warp Pass. This week, Nintendo is dropping a lot more games onto the eShop. The biggest and weirdest, in my opinion, is Saints Row the Third, which will be the first Saints Row game to be released on a Nintendo product. I don't know, playing Saints Row on a Nintendo product just feels weird to me, but I guess every game has to be on Switch now, so whatever. The version for Switch will include a set of new features as well as all of the game's add-ons and will be available May 10th. 3 NES classics will also be added to the Switch library, Clue Land, Donkey Kong Jr., and Versus Excitebike. There's a lot larger list of releases that's coming to the Switch this week, but that'll take too much time to go over, so we'll just show you that list now. Wow, there's a lot of games. This is a very Nintendo-heavy episode. I like this. As you may know, the much-beloved Reggies Speech retired from Nintendo on April 15th after spending about 15 years with the company. He recently gave a commencement address at the Ringling College of Art and Design in Sarasota, Florida, making it his first speech since his retirement. The speech will be streamed on the college's website as well as on Reggie's Twitter page. It's already completed. I actually watched it. Very inspiring, actually. Hit me right. Ow. Hit me right in the feels. Reggie was a huge figurehead for Nintendo, as well as being very passionate about his work, and has always sort of brought this charm to whatever he was presenting for Nintendo. In his speech, he talked about his own life struggles and how he worked to get where he is today. He was also presented with an honorary degree, and while being introduced by Ringling's president, he stated, "I think it should be Dr. Reginator." Reggie is a great man, and I wish all the best for him in his future, as well as the best for all of those going into game design in one way or another. Got him. I'm gonna miss Reggie. Well, unfortunately, that's the end of the episode, and I will see y'all in the next one. So catch us every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. This has been the Screencap. Thank you for watching. We got more videos up there for you. Take care.